What is up, guys? Welcome back to another casted game. We're on 2 versus 2 ranked quick search ladder, and we found ourselves an absolute pro game being played right now. Spawning to the north of the map, Hungarian Plains. It is the two greatest team players together as a combo. It is Aykin and Kynesie spawning in the north, the color blue. It's Aykin as the Germans. Kynesie is playing as the Aztecs, and we've seen this combination from his players before. Kynesie believing this is the winning combination. Their opponents today, none other than Mr. ChefSudiste, spawning down to the southwest in the colour purple, playing as the Portuguese. Teamed alongside him as well is Chef number 7. We've seen we've seen all the Chefs in a team game earlier on, is it Caroline Lakes? That was a fun little game. Chef 7 leading the charge there. ChefSudiste as well, also incredibly high rated player and carrying quite a lot of team games himself. To see these two players together is super exciting, especially with these civilizations pretty strong going into the late game. I don't think I've seen a higher ranked team game on the ladder before. I mean, this game, we're watching this game after it's been played, but this game was a ranked ladder game, and they must have known each other were queuing to kind of get in there for the snipe, but maybe it was just random. Just imagine you're playing a casual game, hoping for a chilled Saturday afternoon of gaming, and then bam, along comes the Bosch final match. Probably like 3 of the 4 best team players. I want to say Chef is just a little bit underneath the absolute top echelon of team games. But ChefSudiste, a player who loves the Portuguese and's taken them to new levels, developing that Portuguese theory. He's actually now playing as the Swedish. Looking at his deck's called Team Cavalry, and my god, that is very cavalry orientated. He does have the eco cards in H2 as you'd expect, but as Team Fallon Mine also has Riding School, Cav Attack, March of the Hackpolites, or oh god, somebody's been taking me up on my pronunciation recently, but guys, we'll just have to get over it very quickly. Trample Tactics, we've got Fin Horses, the OP, Great Northern Forest, and also on a map with House of Jagalon as well, offering some late game upgrades here, specifically the Hands Cavalry range armor that will still boost your hussars. That's a really good technology to have. Access to Lipkar Tartars as well, and units of the bow attacking faster, which actually won't affect Sweden that often. So look with Kynesie, his Aztec play has just been the kind of go-to reference point at the moment. Ages up fast with the messenger. He's in the second age at 3:30, calling in advanced Aztec scouting party straight away for veteran Jaguar Prowler Knights on the field. I think the messenger age up to the second age for native civs has always been a bit of a touchy subject, because this really shouldn't be a thing, having 4 veteran units in this early. And actually, one of the things which makes this so good is it's the siege, it's versus the buildings. It will destroy the Incan big button. It will destroy the Iroquois big button. It has just such a domination effect early in the game as a result of it. And this blockhouse has come up, but if that was any more aggressive, would have got caught very quickly and sieged down by these guys. And the JPK is promoting on any unit they kill. Imagine 5 poor Russian recruits spawning from the blockhouse, getting eaten alive, and you have all these guys promoted up a couple of stages, becoming even more of a boss of a unit. You see how he's trying his best to kind of cover mode and play guess which unit's being taken down, but this blockhouse is sieging down, it's going down, and it's gone. And that's just the power of 36 siege JPKs, all of them sieging together. It's like 140 siege, and that blockhouse is just gone. How is that? How is that allowed? That's just insane. Forward warhead from Aztec. Aykin's got a forward stable tower play as well. He's sent in 5 Uhlans as card number 1 there from Aykin in the card number 1 in the second stage is just 5 Uhlans, and he is committing hard to this rush. His economy back in base is just stretched. There's nothing really left on the table for him. His market is looking like he's oh yeah, I can't see. I could tell you he's got hunting dogs, no steel traps at the moment. Defensive Swedish Huss do come out to catch the Ulan's blockhouse being built in Chef's base. Very nice. Russian Strats do make an appearance. There's the 13 Strel card. It looks like the Entente Slingers getting caught up by the Explorer. More have been reinforcements. Only have 3 Ulan batch left in the stable. Puma Spearmen will come in behind, but the TC, the Blockhouse, and the Strats are not to pick off the JPKs. And the 5 Ulans is just an underpowered shipment. It's 3+2 because of the age up bonus. Ville's exposed, but Minimen do come out and get some good shots. Aykin and Kynesie have to run for the hills on this one. They're backing out really quickly. Feels like as a strong rush or aggressive play that this is going for. I'm not too sure German wants to be doing this. They're being dragged along, kicking and screaming. He's finally sent in 3 settler wagons, but Aykin's begging to change course. He's not happy with this play. Now going into Russia's base. I mean, more not happy going 5 Ulan's card 1, let's say. All the villagers here from Schaff in the TC, that's actually it's not a misplay, but it's just unlucky, really. He does have Vils over on Sweden's side in there on their hunts. Sharing is caring, especially in the team game. The team is one effort in combination. And let's look at Schaff's position right now. 2D2 deck. He does have Children's School in age 1. I just thought it's an age 2 card, but they must have moved it for balance purposes. 700 coin, 600 coin. All the unit shipments. I'm going to send in some Cossacks. March of the Hackpolites can come out here for Chef. He's got some Dragoons in age 2. He's very happy with this one. But it's something else as well. I think it's speed for Cav. I must be dreaming here when I'm thinking of what it does. But once you come in, but nice Hackpolites behind, doing some good damage and actually staying away just enough from the pikemen from the Entente Slingers. And the Strats also body blocked as well. All the hand cav there from Jerry gone down. Puma Spin going in, but the Strats getting some good fire. This is some really good combination play here from Schaff and Chef, working together really, really well. Yeah, 0.15 speed for the hackers. Yeah, you can see that you just had a little bit of extra momentum, but 3 Dragoons in age 2 as a shipment, and then boosted Dragoons to the rest of the game. Another one of those shipments you go, yeah, pretty good. Nice ideas. 5 as you come out, and that should push this push here from Chef back, but allows the training. All the Hackpolites, they are rushing in. Chef training more, got more in queue behind this. Yep, there you go. Enables the training of it, and these are strong units, and also the splash damage into stuff like the Ententes. Very good high base melee attack as well. They could get into the melee Entente Slingers. So he's going to just use them as ranged cav as much as possible. And again, an aggressive open here from Aykin and Kynesie, but it's being pushed back from really strong play here from Chef and Schaff. Chef and Schaff. Oh. The problem is the combination of those 2 names is still Schaff. Schaff or Chef. Doesn't really matter which way you break that biscuit. Kynesie behind this, he's sent in 3 Team 3 Vils. He's already sent in 9 Entente and 8 Entente. So I think his build was 3 Vils, 700 wood, 9 Entente Slingers, 8 Entente Slingers. Maybe squeezing a 3 Vil in between there, 3 Vil, 5 Vil afterwards. He's up to a decent amount of villagers. That boosts his German teammate as well, but they've managed to secure a forward position. Oh that's a lucky. Schaff, you're a lucky boy, you are getting away with that. And you don't have great coats. You're pushing out herd and you don't have great coats. You've got no line of sight. Got no great coats. I take it all back. Maybe Schaff and Chef aren't amazing team players. I'll be having nightmares over the fact for those villagers. That is so much Russian economy. And the thing is, now an attentive German player who's idled, just waiting, sat, plotted his next move. We'll see that there's many bisons moving over here, and he'll go over and pick those up as fast as possible. I've just realised they're not called bisons, they're called wisents, which I guess is an oldie European version of a bison, but yeah, we all call them bisons. Oh, the dot pop from the tower, and the 5 Uhlans from the stable. So you got the +2 Uhlans there from the tower as well. And the Entente's ring behind. This is a fantastic engagement. How can you plan? How can you send a card 45 seconds ago with the intention of this happening? And actually, the Hackblights have been used as a body block to kind of break the snare of the Strauss. The Strauss can pick off the dots, but what a catch here from Aykin behind this. There's no cards on these units, but he doesn't need any. He's just caught Chef and Chef absolutely in a horrendous position. Kynesie did lose that forward war hut, but it doesn't really matter when you're pushing a German staple, and out comes Uhlans from the tower. Minutemen being called here from Chef, and the Hackblights there from Chef do survive or keep that that offensive push prevents them from being fully cleaned up. Aykin's going for, oh, just look at this. Aykin's retreating with 8 damaged Uhlans, and most of them, and some of them are really damaged. 3, 6 HP. That is just the fact that the Shrelets in range do so little. He's just going to get them healed up at the church. Aykin is a man of faith, and we love to see the preachers believing. But out come the Uhlans left side. You know what's going to happen. At least he's now getting the blockhouse, protect the villagers. He's now got the great coats. I feel a lot more safe about this. And Aykin looking for that money shot raid will not be able to find the raid that he was hoping for. He sees the blockhouse and he might just turn back straight away. Just he's not going to work. Need that element of surprise. Maybe hoping that his opponent will get starved out eventually. But I don't think he minds too much. Just keeping tabs on things, healing up. Goes at lungs as well. I'm going to go up to the next age. Kynesie going up to the 3rd age now. He's still training more slongers. More Entente slingers. I'm not really too sure that this is the unit that Aykin really wants to make. I mean, they're okay. I mean, I don't think they're much better than a Strelets. But it's, when you get to the 3rd age, you have access to some fantastic units. Maybe Eagle Runner Knights might make a comeback, especially into a unit like the that could be a useful idea to go into. I'm not too sure. Yeah, they don't dodge the 0.75 infantry multiplier, and they're always bunched up. So maybe it's not the best idea to go Eagle Runner Knights into the competition. Here come the wars. Kynesie's playing the long game. I guess Entente slingers are classed as bow units? Question mark. They might get boosted by the archer bonus here from the Lipkar Tartars, but it's only an extra 1 range, I think, so it's not going to be added too much. We'll check that if that tech is available for them. No, it doesn't look like it. It might be some sort of hidden tech. Probably not. I mean, at the end of the day, they don't have a bow. They're just hurling rocks, but they're very good at that as well. Chef going up to the 3rd age now, aging up with the Exile Prince, looking to age fast. But with these amounts of torps as well, I wouldn't be surprised if he might think about jumping to the age afterwards. He's unfortunately mined all the gold out here already. I wouldn't be too opposed if he deleted the torp and built another torp somewhere else. These torps would still gather the blueberries together. Yeah, delete these 2, and then garrison. Create some other torps out in the field. You get some real strong economy that way. There's more on the table to be gathered. Let's leave it like that. And yeah, Chef with this economy is taking the score lead at the moment. Finally, getting Gangsort at this point in the game after he's already got 200 torp population. It makes my eyes bleed. But Sweden players don't go for early market techs to assist with their torp boom. But I will give them credit. They were rushed. They defended the rush. And anything else after that is a bonus. 5 players with a full double batch of them as well. Yeah, Sweden's just going to go pure Hackblights. Such a great unit. I do like Team Carolines as well, though. I just love the idea of going to H4 with Musketeers and having range resist Musketeers. Just can't help but thinking that's like it's nearly one of the most broken things in the game. And when they were a stronger civ back like years ago, it was even more obnoxiously broken having range resist musks with like a 30% HP boost on that card as well, and it's just edge units resist so much more effective range HP. It was so insane. Cav Combat coming in with the Hack Polite, so he must have an arsenal. He should be thinking about an arsenal very quickly. He's got so many units and it's so worth to tech for the range, for the attack, for the HP here, for the Hussars as well. Get your veterancy as well. It's worth just telling Shaft just to kind of try and buy time, wait with this. I don't think there's too many vills here. He's having to defend so far. Yeah, it's not critical. Try and trade off as much as he can with the Strelets, but yeah, the Huss are having to go in. The War Wagon's just going to eat them very quickly. The problem is the Uhlans, they may think they want to go in onto the Strelets, but they're not with these units. He doesn't, and Aykin can seem to think of a different combination pretty quickly. I'm not too sure this is the winning combo from them. Although the Ententen Slingers are working really nicely. They do have the extra range now with the elite Ententens. I think Kynesie has sent in Ententen combo. Yes, there you go. That's where the extra HP and the range attack this Uhlans going on the Strelets. Just look at the amount of cav that Chef has got. Wouldn't be too upset if he backed off, went to the 4th age and went for the Trabant age up. That would be insane. Just pure Strells being produced there from Shaf. Aykin is just queuing up War Wagons, but only from one stable, unfortunately. And you can see he's just got so much more resources. He's got so much more that he wants to kind of give to this kind of combination of fight, but he just can't get it out onto the field straight away. And Kynesie is still hitting a make a slinger button. He does. He only has got one war up at the moment. Second does come up. He's going to queue some in there. He's got his coin. He just doesn't know what to do with it. I guess he'll give it to Germany, but Strelets keep on moving. The flights are still just insane. And this mass as well, it gets to a level where you just can't really deal with it. Aykin now sends in 8 skirm, which is something you never really want to do. Villagers going for a raid, getting punched down here by Chefs and villagers. Oh, villagers here from Aykin looking. But luckiest they're near their town centre, but all the coin mines this side have been torped up. There's nothing left for Aykin to go on. He needs to go into the middle of the map, or maybe start thinking about taking down torps or going to states. And yeah, he's just on the hunt, and I think he just realised, yeah, outpost going down. He's seen that Chef is there. Chef has seen that Aykin's there, and action will very quickly move to the right side of the map, I reckon. I just still can't. I'm just remembering the Mabur action. That was so funny. Mabur. I've no idea who started saying Maburs like that, but it's just something which is not going to stop. Out come the Opry raids here from Shaf. Raiding the left-hand side. I think most of Aztec's villagers are still in the base area, not pushing out too far, but he's kind of stuck. He can't really go any further. The threat of Opries. So many vills on the right side, potentially exposed. Ulan's going for a big raid on right through the middle, and he's actually going to catch a lot of Chef's villagers on the coin mine, but here come the Dragoons on the right side. Forward Falconet play here from Chef. Yeah, the hacks have to go back to defend, and actually reinforcement hacks do protect these villagers here from Chef. That's a good raid there from Aykin, but unluckily didn't get his justified rewards. I thought it was a real smart play there from him. Skirm's coming to help out that Entente Slinger, and it's just there's too many Strauss here. I wonder what upgrades that Shaf has here for his Russian units. I was looking for more raids, just not going to happen. The 7.35 speeds of Dragoons just too fast. The 6.75 Uhlans, you just can't get away from them. More Opries coming out here from Shaf. They could potentially slow those Uhlans down. He's already sent in. Yeah, he's sent in Strel Combat. Still has, again, Strel Combat and H2 to send in. He hasn't quite sent in Fencing School. Going for Refrigeration X. Although it's a good card, kind of, just slightly pry him to go Fencing School. Actually, that's a really nice idea. It helps your investment of military just work through so much faster. It's so good of a card. And that's what H4 and your church techs are there for as well. Look on the right side. Chef is keeping that economy ticking along. I think they're being very polite about these are my res, these are your res, and the thing is, I just don't think But Aykin can outrage Chef and Chef here. They have Opries to do the killing, Hacks to do the defending, and they can outmaneuver anything these war wagons can do. And just it's not even cav combat here from Aykin. He's been too busy. Well, he is booming. He does have Germantown farmers who's going to set their wagons behind, but I guess he has got the range cavalry caracol there from the Arsenal to get himself 18 range war wagons, but about those cav combat, I don't think he really wants to take too much of a fight. He's been forced into fights he's not wanting to take early. He's only got 3 Uhlans remain on the field. Outcome of spy, I don't know where that spy is wanting to go, what they're going to try and do. Maybe it was a misclick for the technology. Oh, it's going for a walk. It's got an idea, but I guess he's trying to kill Chef Explorer, but it doesn't really solve anything. Place there from just Chef. So many more Falcons coming up. 4 Falconets. 4 Falcon, and Aztec hasn't got a good way to deal with Falconets. They have Arrow Knights, but I don't think he's going to train any in time for this. Meanwhile, the Hacks defend against some Uhlans, but there's so many here to defend against the Falcons. Strelets are just kind of freebies at the moment. They're just chucking them into combat. Hacks will move on to the war wagons, and this will be a quick pickup for him on this side. Chef's on 62 villagers. He's come from 2 TC. He's been double producing hacks this entire game. 53 of them! He got 53 hacks, and these guys could just go into melee and just eat all these ententes and slingers. They're that good in melee. 35 melee attack. Melee. I know they do it slightly less versus infantry, but bloody hell, that's still a lot. Ulan's dead on the right side. And yeah, Chef's just cancelled production, gone to the 4th. He's going to age up here with the engineer for another 2. Falconets most likely being trained from the forward TC. Just going to get that spawn point forward there. Secured another mine, and just he knows for a fact that just Germany is fully out of mines. And Aztec themselves having to work really hard to try and defend this left-hand side. But Opry's sieging the buildings. Villagers, I mean, he does have some villagers on his bison hunt, just about surviving it. Chef's Strels have been whittled down somewhat, but still has a decent amount of stuff all around the map to kind of keep Aykin and Tit pinned in their base. Germantown farmers, I mean, how's their mining base still going? That's just tactical leaving resin base going, but Aykin really needs this Germantown farmers eco pop off. He has 2 TC, he's got 1 mil, he's got 10 set the wagons. He needs more. He just now train another spy. Oh, is he going to try and revive the Aztec Explorer? I guess it's just there for line of sight as well. They see absolutely nothing at the moment. They've got no clue what's going on. Scores are relatively close at this moment in time, but oh, another Opry raid on the left-hand side. War Hut's going to get denied. Big Eagle Runner Knights do defend that left flank. I remember these Russian TCs, they also produce villagers like money, and Russia themselves going to the 4th age. Each time a villager produces 3 villagers, it takes, well, each time a normal TC produces 2 vills, Russia can pump out 3 of them for a cheaper price. So you can see that 88 villagers, and yeah, Russia's one of those team game civs. They're great early game, great mid game, great late game, just great civ all round in that team situation. And considering most of his Strela economy is just food and wood, well, you just put mills down, upgrade your mills. Trees are never going to run out. There you go, you just got endless amount of Strelets, and he's going to keep on producing. And up to his maximum population of 210. Used to be 200 population, but they added some extra population to Russia because they felt Russia was a bit of a weak civ. Field guns now out from Chef, and out come the Trance. Look at these guys. These are some real smart fellows on horseback. 40 range attack, 390 HP. 20 ranges, but it's the splash and the melee they do want to go in close, but this field gun play is super smart here from Chef. He's going to get so much damage done behind this card. He may want to send, he's got a factory in. I'm surprised he's not gone for Northern Forests first. Why do players not go for Northern Forest first when they've got a factory on wood? You can get 2 factories on wood by just clicking the tree button. Just click the tree button. It's so good. It's such a good. That's such an incredible card, Northern Forest. But Chef is really trying to queue up an H5 here. Okay, he's showing Mercantilism. Fine, that's a good play. He's gonna cycle through his probably Industrial Revolution, Northern Forest, and then Finn Horse's extra HP, which not a bad idea to send that in early. Boosts 46 units and all the units we make afterwards. Bolts do come out here from Aykin, but you can kind of sense what they're having to spend all their resources on units just to stay alive. But Draban's going a bit deep here, but the Onslingers and the War Wagons having a good time eating them. A lot of units just went down there, and the field guns are under threat. The army here from Chaff and Chef under threat. They had to run. I don't think they've overcommitted, but there's some good damage out of him making and his units. And he's on Taunton Slingers. They have really impressed me. I guess the rate of fire damage, 19 range. Where did they get 19 range from? Did this actually boost them in the end? I think it might have boosted them. Yeah, it did. That's 1 extra range. Yeah, hidden technology. Score one there for Harrison's random knowledge of the game. Kynesie's got himself to the 4th age. He's now a researching champion on times and things behind 72 villagers. He hasn't got any. Oh, he has got an estate. He's got 2 estates actually, so he does have ways to get coin, but he's all on the food and wood. He wants to try and spam out as much slings as possible. He's got the war dance on. Oh, you can see these guys with their little feather shields behind. Very beautiful. And there's so many Swedish horses that are getting picked off behind this. Olverin's going to get picked off there by the Strells. They're diving in. He's having to keep this Culverins alive as long as possible behind this. Aykin, he's at 76 vills. He's now up. He's at full set, but he's not still a full settler wagon population. And that's where he wants to try and get going. He is trying to do that. He's working hard, trying to push to the right, but he's going to get pushed back quickly. Having the entire economy on, plantations, mills is never ideal. It does have Royal Mint being sent in, but the Strells about to push him in. If there is a way for him to sneak up at using the market against the 4th age, we'll try. Hotford moving in as well. The numbers of chance on Sense going down. What is Kynesie's production like? Maybe he should be thinking of trying to get as many as he's only got these 2. And these are going to go down. I hate to break it to Kynesie, but he needs like 4 or 5 Warhugs pumping slingers just to kind of keep those trades going, but provide that defensive fire that he really wants. He does have the Elder age up on this, so a little bit more extra attack and HP, but there's no production. There's no unit. Kynesie's making 0 units right at this second. This is a critical moment. Warhug goes down. Most of the Vills just in the TC. Oh no, the TC is dying. Vills on the right side getting pushed back, hit by the Trabants. Some War Wagons will try that wall. Got siege down in the front, and they're just causing absolute havoc. They're looking for trees. He's looking for trees to chop. Villagers on the estate getting picked down, and Chaff and Chef have taken the game versus Aykin and Kynesie, and the combination who I thought was unbeatable has today been beaten. Aykin's aging up. He believes he can 1v2, but maybe he's gone up for a cigarette break at this point, maybe gone to the toilet, but I've got some news for you. You're not... I always don't get it in players. Continue on. Maybe it's for honour, maybe it's just to show that the age up was coming. Yes, I've managed to click the age up button when I stop making units. Yeah. Chef will probably click into the 5th age very soon. Units. Oh, there's his wagons. So if this tree's got a 0.5, if he's got 20 torps, 0.5. No, that's 0.6 there. 0.5, 0.6. 20 of these torps. We'll tell them is 6 wood per second. 20 of them is 12 wood per second. That's way more than you're going to get at a factory at like 7 wood per second. That's why Northern Forests is an insane card and you should get in Forests. Yeah. GG, Strelet, Hackplite as a combination, that seems savage. And Aykin and Kynesie to defend there with Entente Slingers and War Wagons. Kind of felt slightly awkward, I guess. War Wagons is the only real unit that Germany can make in a team game. That long range cavalry, they can tank quite a bit as well. It is really good, but it's just so clunky and awkward. In another dimension, you could get to the 4th age and go into Prussian needle gunners for the 2.5 rate of fire, fast rate of fire. Maybe send in stuff like skirmisher HP in the 4th age, but it's just you'll never really get there. And the amount of upgrades that the Strelets get in comparison, the amount of upgrades that the Jabants cavalry in particular swing get is just unmatched. And kind of what Aykin would have had to hope was get to the 5th age with a superior German eco with the German settler wagons and all those other upgrades, but it just didn't quite happen there. I think the map was an interesting map. Aykin Kynesie going for the early rush, maybe inspired by the fact that it is just such a tight map, encouraging that aggressive play. You don't have those spaces to expand out, but there was potential for other raiding options as well, which Aykin missed out on. The early push as well. The early military defended really well there by Chef and Chef. Be proud of themselves. We'll just look at that military population. Just look at the team stats. Comes up just about 20-30 seconds earlier, but the defensive play there was available. This does include like the 13 Shredder shipment, Minutemen, 4 Husks coming out. And that's all it needs, and then just taking those trades. Good fight there from Aykin. This is the dot pop from the outpost, I think. Dot pop outpost. And Chef and Chef's team were running for the hills. They were in trouble. But I think as the game went on at that point, Aykin just couldn't keep on making the hand cav, and that's the fight. I don't remember when that was, or what that was. But that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game. It felt like good game, enjoyable game. I do enjoy casting team games. I think it's a breath of fresh air, interesting ideas. There's some individual stats there. Can you see the 8-vil? Did I get 8-vil twice? No, it's the 8-vil in the villager plus TC card. They have a special card. We see Shaft like triple TC production, 9 vils of poppets. Even 1 TC, they just catch up so nicely. And Aykin with his German, Germantown Farmers 2 TCs, he just didn't have enough eco to get that gun as well as making units. So Chef, top eco goes bruh, but still made villagers behind. And just a sign of a good experienced Portuguese player, let's say, just spamming his vills, getting the economy, and just I think Chef was never really worried about his economy, always producing units, and he kind of always was dictating the game as well. You can see that in the military population just leading the charge. Chef, all his strats were just taking the fire, and it was Chef behind, backing up with the army, and that's there is literally the difference. Allows Chef to age up earlier. He invests less of military at this point, and then bans, field guns, batteries. Yeah, the other team just can't keep up. So yeah, GG. Enjoy that one. I will see you guys in the next one for some more content.